Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Clippy from Demo Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about how to play Hecarim in the jungle.
Suffering is magic.
So let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is his pros and cons in the jungle. So some of the pros of Hecarim Jungle is that he has high DPS and he can burst really easy with his E-ult combo. Another good pro is that he has good map presence since he can take teleport. And the third pro is that he has good engage, with his E and ult again. Some of the cons of Hecarim Jungle is that he has a weak early game, and he's really weak to high CC. Alright, so here are the runes and masteries you want to take on Hecarim Jungle. Alright guys, so the build path of Hecarim Jungle is, you first want to go Stalker's Blade with the Warrior enchantment. Then you want to go Yamu's Ghost Blade, then Triforce. Or actually, if you want to be a little bit more tanky, you can go Triforce, then Yamu's Ghost Blade. That's the core build. And then I also recommend, you go Swifties, Boots of Swiftness. That's really good in Hecarim because it's cheaper and it's really fast. Other items that work really well with Hecarim too, for the last two item slots. If they're heavy AP and you need to be a little bit more tanky, you can go Spirit Visage. If they're heavy AD and have really high attack speed, you can go Randuin's Omen. You can go Maul of Malmortius if you want. You can go Dead Man's Plate if you want to go faster and still be tanky. And if they have high CC, you can get the Scimitar. And those are really good items on Hecarim, and I recommend that you build items in there. You can also go the Black Cleaver if you want to do more crit. Yeah, and that's a really good build path too. So yeah, that's what I recommend for building for Hecarim. Alright, so Hecarim's counters are Nasus, Sejuani, or Vi. Someone with really good engage and who can CC him. He counters squishy junglers like Kha'Zix, Nocturne, and sometimes even like full AD Lee Sin. The list goes on, but I just want to kind of keep it simple to 3 champions that you got to be watching out for, or that you can counter easily. Alright, so let's talk about the ability order. So like the order of which you unlock your abilities. So you want to start with your Q. Because it gives you the most damage early game for your jungle clears. And then you have your W, which gives you sustain, so you should unlock that second. And then your E, which can be used for ganking at level 3 when you come back. After that, it really depends on the enemy team and your playstyle, If you want to burst more, you can max out your E. If they're tanky, you can do Q. You can max out your Q first. So it really does depend on the enemy team, but I recommend probably that you should go E and try to level up that first. Alright, so the last and final thing I want to talk about is the jungle clears and what you should do on your first clear of the jungle. So you always want to start on the blue side of the jungle, and then you want to go Gromp, blue buff, wolves, and then you can do all the rest. But you usually want to start blue buff because you use a lot of mana as Hecarim since your Q has such a low cooldown. You can just start wherever the bottom laners are, too, since they give you a better leash. But I'd recommend starting blue side. Alright, so the video is getting to an end. I just really quickly want to talk about some tips about Hecarim Jungle. So if you want to burst, I recommend you start your E, and then you go, since your E does more damage the farther distance you go, so you can do E, Yamu's Ghost Blade, and then you can ult, and you'll burst, you'll literally burst, you'll scare them, and then burst them, like, really fast. It's really, really fucking cool to do that. That's the best way. If you're just going in a team fight, probably just be best to ult, and then E someone from the back line into your AD carry. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you later.